So the third topic is getting values from user. Okay, so here's the file. In Python, if you want to interact with the user, you can use some of the functions. For example, if you want to print something, you can use print statement or print function to print something and uh, give a message to a user. But if you want to get some values from user, for example, if you go to an ATM and ATM will ask you your PIN to enter your code, you will get different type of messages on the screen and you will do as it is. So consider yourself as a developer and you are thinking about the user perspective. For that, you are going to use input function. We have input function in Python to get values from user. For example, I'm going to use input. Input is a function just like print function. Okay, so how this works, this will freeze the output screen. User would give you an input to it and press enter. Whenever user print press enter or user presses enter, the value will be assigned into some variable. You can use like this. Okay, as we know, the right side part of any program or the assignment operator, that is this equals to, it will run first. So when it will run, it will freeze the output screen, and whenever a user give an input, it will assign that input to A. Okay, let me move forward and print the value of A, for example. So as you can see, when you use input function, it will freeze the screen. This star represent this particular cell is in running, is in process. Okay, let me enter something. If I write, for example, 10, when I press enter, this 10 will be assigned in A and print statement will print it again. So like this, the first 10 is our input and the second 10 is the output of print statement. Okay, let's change some basics. For example, if I write another variable and use input, you can use input function in one more way. For example, if you use double quotes and I said enter a number, consider this as when you use an ATM machine, it will give you a message. For example, enter your password, enter your PIN. This message will be printed first. This will show display to the user and user will enter something. For example, I'm writing B. If I run this, the message will be here. Okay, when you write the message, it will print first and you have to write something. For example, I'm writing 100. Correct? So it will assign in B and print statement will print it. Correct? Let's move forward. You can use print statements to get different values. For example, if I said x is equals to input, enter your name. Okay, what I have to do is I have to print or greet someone with their name. So as you can see, if I say hello, comma, you cannot write x here. Why? Because you want to print the value of x, not x. Okay, so what we are going to do, we will write this and we are going to use comma. We want to print the value of x, that's why we are printing it outside of double quotes. Okay, so you can give a comma. This will separate this part, double quotes part, or this particular string with x. Correct? So you can write this. If I run this program, it will print enter your name. When I enter my name, it will be assigned in x. When this statement works, hello and x will be printed next to it. Okay, So let me run this and print my name. Okay, when I press enter, it will print hello Himanshu, correct? You have seen this particular message on different websites. Obviously, there are different technologies they are using, but the basic part is if you want to greet someone, you can use something like this. It's a small script, but it will greet that person. Later in different systems, you are getting this name from the database, but that's not the topic of today. Okay, so this is how input function work. Okay, you can get different values and you can print different values or whatever it is. For example, if you want to um, enter a password, you can name a variable with any name. You cannot just there's no foundation on using any type of name with it. You can name a variable anything you want. Okay, so I'm using input function. Enter your password. Okay, if I say enter your password and I want to print your password is this. Okay, so this is how you work. If I run this, it will print this. My password, for example, is 12345. When I enter, your password is 12345. So this is how input works. Okay, that's it.